It has been a morning. Oh my gosh, I am getting way later start than I wanted to with my day. I have, first my editing program would not open, which that's a scary thing when you're trying to post videos and you can't even open all of your work that you just did. Finally got it figured out. I just had to restart my laptop and I'm still trying. I don't know if you guys remember, we are trying to get our roof replaced. It's bad. It needs redone. I'm trying to figure out insurance stuff. I hate phone calls. Like those kind of phone calls like gives me so much anxiety. And unless you, like to Brett, it's so silly, but unless you like actually feel it, it sounds so ridiculous too, but unless you like know what I'm talking about, you just think it's like the silliest thing ever. So me even having to like call and figure out insurance stuff like stresses me out. My heart beats really fast. It's so ridiculous. So I was on the phone all morning trying to figure out insurance stuff. Dealing with insurance and like house stuff is so stressful. So it's just been a long morning, but I did want to show you because we finally got the babies moved around. I actually stayed home yesterday and I was able to like fix the fence around here. I got some other little things done around the coop area. Brett took the kids, had some like daddy time with them, took the kids down to the creek to, I guess they saw a bunch of snakes and stuff, but just to like hang out kind of thing. And it was actually nice to just have some like one-on-one time with myself. No kids here, not having to stop to make lunch or, you know, to do that. It was back on my time. So it was nice to have a little break. So he got his time with them, in which he doesn't usually have a lot of like one-on-one time with them. I was able to get stuff done around the house. So I made this temporary door. Hopefully that will get done soon. I'm just waiting on my husband to get it done. But I have this temporary door put up for now so they cannot escape. So that's really what we were waiting on. But they are loving being outside and it makes me so happy to see them out. But they're getting so big. Anyways, enough of the baby cuteness. I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've been working on. I know it has been a little bit. Last video, I gave more of a look into that basement landing area that I finally got painted. Here's my issue without going into this long explanation. The colors that I picked out looked good on the paint swatches, but now that it is in that room, because of how small it is and the lighting only coming in through the door, I like how it looks when it hits a certain wall, but when you first look like straight onto it, the floor and the walls look like a pretty similar color. And I do not feel like repainting it or trying to pick out a color. So I'm just gonna trust the process and go with it. I also am adding some other things to it, a rug and some decor stuff. So I'm just kind of going with it. But here's my next thing. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna start painting it or if I'm gonna wait to see what you guys think. So I have the stencil. This is the stencil that is going on the floor. But I wanted to show you, because I almost went with like a star pattern kind of thing. But this is what I originally saw it on and I'm like, oh, I love that. I love it. This was actually the color scheme that I was going to go with, but it did not really work well for the whole floor being that white color. So I am doing that cream colored floor that you guys saw. If you watched my last video, then you saw the color that I'm doing the floor. So that is kind of like a darker, really deep, creamy beige kind of color. And so then I bought this oatmeal color. This is what I was going to do. This is what I'm doing the stencil in, so that it kind of broke up the colors a little bit. And Brett's like, well, why don't you just do black? Like do the stencil black. And I'm like, would that look good? So now I'm confused, and he kind of made me think, like, would it look better black? And so now I'm trying to figure out, do I do it black? Do I do it white? How do I even do it? I'm gonna do, even if it's a little part of the stencil, I'm gonna do a little part of the stencil white, a little part of it black. I'm gonna put it down and see visually. I am 100% a visual learner. I'm gonna see what it looks like to see if I can decide. If I can't decide, I might need your guys' help. All right, so it kind of sticks off a little bit, but I will get the main gist of how to do it. And I kind of want to see if I can lay this down, like what it will look like too. So I might do 2 stencils white, 2 stencils black, lay this down on the floor so I can visually see what is going on here. Oh, remind me, I want to put sunscreen on your shoulders. They went out, you know how they went out with Brett yesterday? Well, he forgot to put sunscreen on them, and their little shoulders got so burnt. Both your little shoulders.
I saw the sunscreen.
Yeah, Dalton's like, yeah, I saw the sunscreen and I moved it. And so Brett never saw it. Like, I set it on the seat so you would see it. Okay, I have the stencils done. But I want, oh, sorry, babe. I want your opinion on it to see. I'm gonna do that stencil on the floor. I was gonna do the white, but I don't know if the black looks better. So what do you think?
I think both, but I think the black might.
That's what I was thinking.
And the black might look better.
Because it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you. So here is what the stencil is. And like I said earlier, I was originally going to do the white, so it kind of broke up some because I was going to do the floor, that dark color. Or no, I was going to, I don't even know at this point. I've changed it so many times. Whatever. The point is, there's the white, there's the black. The black is going to be a little darker, like that color. Because when I rolled over the paint, the white kind of mixed in because it wasn't fully dry on the stencil. So I'm kind of feeling, so here's the white. And then here's the black. What color do you think would look better? What? The white? Your sister and I said black. So the majority votes right now are black. I asked my best friend too, and she said black for sure. So I'm gonna wait to see what Brett thinks. I'm kind of feeling the black too. Anyways, we are outside. We are going to put, well, Dalton has his little Lego kit. We are going to put together.
You want some water?
Very excited about this. This little, no thank you. This little solar robot creation. Very excited about
Not
this.
for Christmas, and I still haven't eaten.
Yeah, look at all the pieces. But we have, da 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 da. Dalton is so good at putting together Legos and stuff like this, so might need to wrangle you in.
Ah!
All right, let's try to put the.
Excuse me.
Oh my God.
That was Alton.
That was you. That was such a fail. We got nothing done on Dalen's thing. I tried to put it together and it was like,
Impossible.
oh my gosh, confusing for me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna have the patience to sit here and put this together. It's gonna take me 3 hours to put this little robot thing together. The directions were confusing. Yeah, and then she's not even gonna play with it. So I'm like, we'll do it a different day. You getting it? Let's see your little ice cream truck. Oh, look at the little cones in there. And your little guy. Is that a little?
You can pop the roof off.
Dalton? Huh? I love these little guys. Oh my gosh. Those are cute.
They look good. They look like Jello.
They do, because they're see-through. That's really cool.
Oh, that's why.
Making a big popsicle.
Oh,
You lost the
popsicle, you're
stickers?
faceless. I don't know.
Well, your garbage was all over. Is it on the ground?
Maybe. Why do I have so much extra?
I wonder if your stickers, because this is opened, I wonder if your stickers are inside.
Maybe.
But they are. Oh my gosh. Dang. Day. Babe. Grandpa, great grandpa made this desk for me. Oh, child. So basically, you're gonna have to rinse that brush, bud. Alright, so basically you're gonna think of it in stripes.
We're not using it. I know.
Okay, so do it in.
I did that.
Hold on.
I can mix it.
You don't mix it though, that's. Okay, so then let's go rinse this. And then I'll rinse this and you pick what color you want. Pick the order of the colors that you want, okay? So basically you want to do it in like stripes. I'll show you this one and then you can do the next two, okay?
Okay.
So I think I got too much. You want as little as possible. This is how you make it look like it's a sunset, is you want to fade the orange down into the blue. So you kind of make these colors look like they're almost blending together. See that? See, I got too much. You want it just as light as possible. So you want to like fade it up into that. See how they're almost like mixed now? That line.
What if I mess it?
Almost like smudge that line.
What if I mess it?
I'll help you.
What if I mess it?
Do you like how that's looking?
Yeah.
You save her food?
Yeah. Just bread.
Did you name her? Does she have a name?
Don't name anything, honey. It dies too fast.
Out here. Every day this chicken runs up to Brett when he comes home from work. Every day. Has there ever been a time where she hasn't come up?
No.
Not in like a long time. So today,
She don't like you getting all up in her business.
just scooch in right here. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. So today, Shep and Maylee got into it a little bit because Maylee kept barking like in his ear, and I think she like hurt his ear, and she let him have it because when I looked over, because I heard him, I looked over and she was like on the defense of like, oh crap, sorry kind of thing.
Oh, Shep let her have it?
Yes.
You said she let him have it.
Oh. Oh. I'm just vlogging your shoulder.
She's not very fond of you being here. She keeps looking at you.
Well, she needs to get used to me. Shep, his ears have been bothering him, so I scheduled a vet appointment, which is in a couple days, and that is going to be the biggest pain in the butt ever. I'm like, it gives me anxiety thinking about taking him there.
Why didn't you do it later? I could be home.
It's at 3:30, I think, but it is what it is. I mean, what else?
I get home at 3:30 if it rains.
Yeah. I just wanted it scheduled. I mean, what else can I do? Won't be the last time he goes to the vet, so I gotta do something. They're just gonna have to give him some kind of like medicine to like calm him down kind
What's
of
your
thing.
problem, chicken? Yeah.
Probably 'cause I'm sitting here. Which I'm fine with. I don't like giving the dog stuff like that, but it is what it is.
He's obnoxious.
He shakes
not a
out of
people
his
person.
collar. Like, it's horrible.
What's she done?
She's done eating.
Usually she...
Why
when
does she rub her beak
I
on
don't know. When she does that, she's usually done eating.
I have to show you something. So we were voting today which stencil, what color we like better.
I think black.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what Lisa said, that's what Dalen said, and Dalton said.
Because the white's gonna look funny.
I think the white, yeah.
I would do black.
It looks weird now, but with it all.
The stencil's cool, the middle part of it. I don't like the outsides of it. I don't know.
But those are gonna be butted up to the wall. It's gonna be wall to wall. I think it looks weird seeing it visually like this, but it's gonna be butted up. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. Why do the outside ones just stop like that? They're not even the same.
You overlap the stencil on it. So I lay it over and over and over, and then over and over and over. It's almost like a repeated pattern. It like butts up. What?
Nothing.
What?
Looks beautiful.
He hates it. Ugh. Alright, I have dinner in the oven. That jalapeno popper casserole is really simple. They also say to add bacon on top, but I don't have bacon, so I made it like that last time. And I also make sure that I take a lot of the seeds and like the inner part of the jalapeno, I take that out. I leave a little bit of it in so there's a little spice to it, but not much because we don't like spicy stuff that much. So I'm still so frustrated about that project. I just want it done so bad. Like I'm like this close to having it done. And so the last thing that I'm going to be doing with that basement area is I'm actually going to add floating shelves. I'll just go ahead and show you. I don't even know if I showed you. Oh yeah, I did. So you can kind of see how it just kind of like all blends in here. Like right here, this is perfect. This is where the light is shining. Right here, it looks like it's like one color. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do a couple floating shelves. I think 3. What? I know, buddy, your poor ear. Oh, I feel so bad that his ear's bothering him. A couple days, we'll go to the vet. And so with having the floating shelves, I'm going to do winter gloves, winter hats on one shelf and like a big basket with a label on it. Then I'm going to... Can we not? Can we not? On another shelf, I'm going to do bathing suits, and then that will also clear up some space underneath my bed so I can move shoes around. I did not realize how many pairs of shoes we all have, so doing the baskets right here, and then that will also leave some space over there. That's normally where I like shove all the gloves and hats and all that stuff for winter, so that'll clear up some space there too. So really it's just the floating shelves and then the stencil. I got looking at the stencil, and I think why Brett is confused is because of how I did it on this board. So this is obviously 2 stencils, or it's one stencil that's butted up together, so it'll flow like this. But I think because I did this stencil backwards, I think that's why he's confused he's like, well, why does it end like that? He is wanting to picture the whole thing. So I think that's where he is confused on it. He didn't understand why it just like ended, and he doesn't understand how you overlap it to butt it up so it's a repeated pattern throughout the whole floor. So once I really thought about it, I think it should be fine. I don't think it's as complicated as I am thinking, but I'm keeping the stairs this color probably, and then the stencil is just gonna go here. I might continue the stencil out here, we'll see how it looks, but definitely this area. So black stencil. I am just gonna have to have a little bit more patience with this. I just want it done, but it's okay. It always gets done. My thought though is that this weekend is 4th of July weekend, and I'm not sure how much time I will have to do it, so I still have lots of time, lots of days during the summer, so I'll get it done eventually, even though it takes me like 5 months to do one project, like my cabinets. That's okay. It's all good. I am going to actually make some dinner. Everyone else ate, like I said. I'm gonna sit down and make some dinner and call it a night. I think it's about 6 o'clock. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.